What's going on? I'm back finished checking in right now. I am inside of the shipping container bar. Um, this is actually a cafe bar that I'm building right now. And someone asked me about why am I going to build me a shipping container home. I'm gonna be honest with you. The main reason, me personally, because in America, one thing for sure, you own your possessions. Like even if they kick you out the house or you got a couple things like as far as ownership, you allowed to have, your regular possessions. And it made me think about the Trail of Tears. For those who are familiar, the Native Americans, I'm half Native American. For those who are Native American, um, when you think about the Trail of Tears, when they was forcing them to move and relocate, they only took what they had. Their carriages, their horses, the blankets, the kids, some food, certain things. And in life, it makes make me think, in this life, as far as the way I look at it as being a black native and African American, that you only own, truly own, what you can take with you, as far as when you relocating, when you moving around, because the rest of that stuff, man, we don't really own it. You know what I mean? Like you don't own it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they can take it. They can keep charging you for it. But the good thing about the container modifications and conversions that once you buy it, you own it. Like it's yours. You know what I mean? So no matter what you do, where you want to take it at, say if you staying in an area where if something happened to you and your kids probably want to stay in a environment or a colder environment, they can easily pick up your container and take it to where they want to go. And that's another main reason why I'm going to build one. And mine's probably going to be a double stacker, or you know what I mean, a 20 and a 40 or two 40s. So that just depends, but I'm gonna make it where I can be able to transfer it. If need be, it can be picked up and moved. Also, I'm also make a 40 foot, probably a 40 or 45. If I want to be on one side of the country, I can have me a container on one side and I can have a container on the other side. You know what I mean? I can have a few things going. So my main reason is just the independence, knowing that at the end of the day, I own that. Like when you own a house or that land, you own that house when you're paying for it, you always paying taxes on it. If anybody that you pass it on to, if they don't pay the taxes, they can literally take the house and give it to someone else and resell it to them for the same value. Isn't that kind of messed up? But it's just what it is. It's America. America is a business, and so we're gonna have to learn how to operate as a business, as a company, as an LLC. And with the container conversions, I think that is real valuable to, especially for the independent person, for the entrepreneur, that you can be actually be able to be a little bit more flexible. Now, you don't have to go all out like a typical house and spend, what you think, going, 100,000. You don't even got to go all that. I mean, you can literally spend $30,000. Like I'm just gonna go on a small budget. $30,000 can get you a real nice container, like nice new upgraded modern. Between 30 and 40,000, you hit 40, you showing out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you own it, like always own it. You know what I mean? You could always pass it down. They won't take it from you. And you can also, if you're a business, you can always write off your expenses each year as you live in it, each year as you work out of it. You know what I mean? You can always have a tax deduction. You know what I mean, from it. So, having a tax deduction, having something that you truly, truly own that you can pass down to your kids without any strings attached. If it's on a certain property that you own, like say you own a property, like you own that property, you probably always have to pay tax on that property. But with the container conversions and actually having to ship a container, once you pay for it, it's yours. That's the beauty of it. You might be renting a lot, or you might have some spot that you can rent, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Because if you own how you making your money and you renting that little piece of land, that's fine. That you can relocate your stuff once it's all said and done. And also, just like business wise, that's why I'm building my store. I could go and rent one of these people's stores and pay the money and build up the clientele, build up that area, and then I leave, and then I done built up that area for someone else. They gonna rent it out to. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I want to do my own thing. I want to be completely independent, and that's why I'm building my own store, and I can take it anywhere. I can relocate it. I can move it here. I can place it there. I can go to events with it, and that's why I started off with a 20 footer because it's easier to maneuver around. I can take it, you know, a 20 or 40 footer, you can get it transferred. It ain't gonna be a big issue, especially a 20, because you can really literally use your 25, 3500 pickup and you can tow it where you need to go. Not an issue, you know what I mean? So it's all about gaining independence and freedom, you know. And after I really think about the Trail of Tears and how they was forced to move, and you think about Route 66, and you think about the history of America, you know, it's about ownership, owning how you make money. You know what I mean? I think America has pretty much sold the land to someone else. They ain't even the owners of the land. You know what I mean? They tax us for it because they got to pay them, but they ain't even owners of the land. I think they didn't lease the land out, to get out of debt, you know what I mean, in the other areas. So I think that it's very important now to actually own something, man, to have your independence, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. Today I'm out here, like I say, I'm inside of the, give y'all a look. I've been lining everything out. I got my flooring, got my wood, I got a few things to do, but I've been laying everything out as far as the insulation so I can fall back and start framing it. So this is actually a sign I gotta take inside of there. They gotta put a sign on this, and we just got it in here right now. You know, sitting up in here, it ain't bothering nothing. And I gotta frame this out. So that's what I've been doing. I stopped right here, I gotta finish this one. You know, I lost one of my sheets, so this one I'm actually piecing too, you know, but I got everything that I need. So that's what I've been doing, man, actually out here building my independence, because I know once I get it going, man, it's mine. I own it. And to me, I think that's the cool thing about it. You truly own it. You know what I mean? Like when it's all said and done, you really own it. And that's a big plus. You know what I mean? A real big plus. So just wanted to say that, man, just thinking, trying to do what I can do. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing today, man. And a few people asked me about why I'm going to buy or make a shipping container home. Is because I want to be fully in control of my life as far as the independence, where I can move it, where I can ship it to. I can relocate it. I actually own it, so I can pass it down to my kids without any BS with land. You know, it's sitting there. They say, oh, we got to sell it to somebody. Nah, not this. You can pick it up and take it where you want to go to. That land, they probably have to do that, but not this container. You know, the containers, the ones that I planned on building. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually working on the awning too. So you see, I got my pieces of my awning. I had painted them. So I'm sitting there and let them dry out. And I painted them just to match my theme. They actually came black. So, you know, I just put a little paint on them, man, to kind of match it up. Actually, I got to flip them. I've been flipping them. So that way it can they can dry good. Cause today, believe it or not, we had an ice storm, and now the last few days, it's literally, especially today, it is nice. It's nice out here. It is nice. So I'm out here working on that, man. Thinking about a couple things, but just wanted to talk to y'all about that because it's just real important, you know, personally to me, that you really own it. You know, they can't take it from you, you know. So just wanted to say that, man, because I really think it's important. It's important for us to gain our independence and keep our independence and really know what it means. And I really feel with the container conversions, with the shipping containers, you can actually own your life. Like you can actually be independent for real, you know, own how you make money, rent where you lay your head. Like there's so many things you can do, like literally. So I just wanted to just keep your eyes open or ears open to a better way. You know what I mean? Don't never feel like, oh, you know, that ain't gonna work. This and this, oh, I gotta do it this way. Man, you can always switch it up. You know what I mean? So never think that you can't switch it up, because you can. So it's all on you, on how you want to do things. I wanted to just show you from this side. Like I say, I'm getting everything together. You know, it's taking time, but it's going. So I'm making things happen. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance, you know. So just wanted to say that. And literally, I got a few good things coming soon. So hopefully after I get this knocked out, we're going to jump inside, start framing it out. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to start doing it or I'm just still looking for someone. But I didn't watch a couple videos. What I got to do, I can do it, actually. You know, I just don't have framing tools. So, and that's another thing, too. When you're building your independence, as you get to seeing certain things, get what you need so that way you can stay independent, stay mobile. That way, you know, no matter what, I'm willing to work with people, willing to network with people, but it's good to be able to do your own thing and keep people from slowing you down. You know, some people, man, will slow you down naturally. So I just wanted to say that, man, come to you about why I'm building a shipping container home and why I feel like it's important for those who really, really want to be independent. Like, I just think it's a plus because you can pick up and go, man. You can go. You know, can't nothing hold you down. You can go and get it shipped. And you never seen those pod things where they say, "Hey, we'll bring the pod to your house. You load the house up. We'll take it there. By the time you get to where you're going, your house, your furniture or whatever will be there." Hey, man, it's just like that. Literally, it's that simple. You know what I mean? Like, you can load everything up and it'll be there by the time you get there. You know what I mean? So I think it's a plus, especially being an African American, a black native, you know, a black Native American. Like, I really think that having this type of ownership just helps me be able to move around more. It's cost efficient. I can save more money. I can be able to enjoy life, you know what I mean, without having that big overhead all the time. So just wanted to say that, man. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody doing good today. It's Friday. My day it is what it is right now. Hope I get some power. I don't know, but if I do, I'm going to be excited. But I don't know if we're going to get done or not. But if they're going to give me something to eat, man, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm hungry. Been in here doing this, trying to knock this out today. Get, you know, all I can get done, you know what I mean? So I can be able to get to the next step. And at the moment, I got some downtime, so I might as well utilize it, you know what I mean? So just wanted to come to you and just talk to you about that, man. I think it's very important. You can actually own you a real nice, 30,000, you can own you a nice one. I'm just going 40-footer, modern, about 30 grand, you can have you a nice one. 40 grand you showing out. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, literally. So just think what house you can spend that on, 50 grand. And you can take it anywhere, just so to speak, under 50 grand. And you can take it anywhere. You can always upgrade it. You can write it off to constantly get some of your money out of it and not just throwing money away. So, you know, and it's a good tax write-off. So, you know, it's many things, man, beneficial things about the shipping container. And so that's why I'm into it. That's why I'm doing it. And just wanted to give y'all a small update. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm getting my hog on. That's why I believe in the shipping containers, because to me personally, they give us independence. They give us freedom. And in America, being a black native, being a black African American, I'm all about freedom. Hog on.